The first time these sneakers debuted, it was 2006. Jesus, that was decades ago. A lot of you guys weren't born when these shoes came out. And you know what's crazy? I wasn't even into sneakers when these came out. But when I actually got into sneakers and I saw this, like the first version and then the second version, there was a silver version of this shoe. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. But this one, the original, the Nike Air Max 1 CLOT Kiss of Death, amazing shoe. Wagwan YouTube, welcome back to the page. How you doing? For my returning subscribers, Wagwan, how you doing? For everybody else who's brand new to the channel, what's up? Please hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the STV Fanbo. How you doing? But enough with the intro. Let's get into these shoes right here because they came out a few days ago. I should have got this video out for you guys as soon as I got it in hand, but I had to relax, you know? If you guys haven't seen my last video, go check that out. It is a banger. I started doing more of a vlogs thing when it comes to these pickups, but for the reviews, you know, sit down, sneakers in the back, and get to the talking. Here is the shoe right here. The box is amazing. A lot of stuff changed from the 2006 to the 2021. The box itself is an old box, like the Nike black box with the Nike right here. This is very old, but this wasn't on the 2006 pair. And I think having these little changes that separate the two. One is going for $1,000 while the other one is struggling. I don't want to say struggling because if you like the shoe, you can now afford it. But it's only going for, last time I checked, $275, $280, maybe $280 max. But I got it for retail, so let's jump into this right. Taking a look at the cover of the box, you're gonna think that the words are crazy, something new. What is it saying? Is it Japanese? Is it a brand new language? No, look closer and it literally says Air Max 1. I know when I first seen it too, I thought it was a whole nother language, but guys, it's just Air Max 1. Taking a look on the box, you're gonna have the CLOT logo right there above the swoosh. You have your size. When you open the box, you're gonna actually see this list from 1 to 29, and it's gonna tell you what all the symbols mean and all the writing. So basically, 1 is your sinus, 2 is your ears, 3 is your eye, and so forth. This is pretty cool because this is all pressure points, and this goes along with the sole of the shoe. And here you have it, guys. This is the CLOT 1. My lights might be butchering this shoe, but the colorway is fire. You have your tan with your burgundy, your orange also with your blue. Tinted sole. Now this right here is the big changer. The first ones that came out did not have this. I know a lot of you guys thinking, oh yes it did, Romeo, what are you talking about? No, it did not. The 2006 pair actually had just a regular human foot. Like there was no pressure points. I think the pressure point one came in with the silver colorway. That's when they add the pressure point. We're gonna quick dive in this shoe really fast. So basically, let's start up with the upper. The upper has a translucent toe box. I think that is the big takeaway from the shoe that makes a lot of people either want it or don't want it. Besides your tan and burgundy, you are gonna have some lime hits on the tongue and also on the eyelids. That's pretty cool. Now moving down, you're gonna get this orange outsole. It's nice. The red air bubble, that's cool too. But let's talk about this outsole. This outsole is fire, showing the pressure points of your foot and how everything dilates throughout your whole body. Basically, when you get a massage, when people touch like different parts of your foot, it affects like certain organs in your body. This is a fire design, hands down, is amazing. But I don't want to just talk about why this shoe is so cool just because the colorway. I want to talk about the difference between the 2006 pair and the 2021 pair. So let's really get into this. Shout out to Complex because you guys gave the best breakdown ever. Like you guys broke down every little detail, and because of you, I could do this video. So this article from Complex actually got debuted in February 28th, and that's pretty cool. I never came across it until now when I was looking up information to tell you guys about the shoe, and I thought, yo, it's a cool idea. I don't have the 2006 pair in hand, but I do have this pair, and I could just look at it, and I know there was something different about it. I just couldn't put my hands on it. But shout out to Complex, and shout out to Ben, the person that actually wrote this article. Big shout out to you. So let's get into the first call out of this shoe, and that's gonna be the heel clip. Now the heel clip for this one is actually 3M. So I don't know if you could see on my phone, but hopefully you can. There you go. The back is reflective, which is pretty cool. So there you go, guys. The back of this shoe is reflective and the color is different. So on the 2006 pair, it was actually an orange heel clip, not this burgundy reflective. I like the burgundy reflective better because in the fall time, this shoe is gonna stand out so much. There we go. Last time looking at it, check it out. Oh man. So here's a look on the insole and how it looks. This is actually different from the 2006 pair. This right here is going to give you the same breakdown of the list and what the numbers stand for. So every pressure point on your foot, you get the list number right here. Once again, size 9.5. Here's a closer look. So if you don't have the shoe, this is the list that you get inside the box, and it's also on the insole. The other shoe did not have that. It only had, I want to say, what was it? Like regular graphics. I want to say clouds and stuff like that. But this one, they put a lot more into it, and I like it. Another call out, like I said, is going to be the clear outsole with the human foot graphic. Now, the 2006 pair only had the regular human foot, no pressure point. The 2021 pair, that's when you're going to get the pressure points. Which one do you guys like more? Do you guys like the clear sole or do you like the colorful sole? Me, I love the colorful sole. One shout out that a lot of people have about this shoe, once again, is the toe box. Now, the toe box is see-through, so a lot of people say, oh, your feet going to get sweaty, it's going to stink this up. Yes, that is true. With the 2006 pair, there was actually no like perforations hole, no breathing holes. But look what Nike did. They added the holes. Can you guys, let me get closer for you guys. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can. You're gonna see the small little dots right there. Those are actually holes so your foot can breathe. So when you put your hot foot in here, the hot air comes out and you are good to go. You don't have to worry about like this plastic part getting all fogged up. But don't get me wrong, it's still gonna get fogged up, but just not as bad as the 2006 pair, if that makes any sense. One change that I kind of understand but kind of don't is going to be the name of the shoe. Now this one is actually known as the KOD, which still stands for a kiss of death, but to shorten the name I think is more of a marketing scheme because they didn't want anybody to feel offended. You know, the kiss of death sounds a lot more scary, more horrifying than this KOD. If you want to figure out what KOD stands for, you could do that research yourself. But for Nike to name a shoe the kiss of death, I'm not saying I'm one of those sensitive people that you can't name or shoe certain things, but there is those individuals who don't want corporations to name certain products after certain things. And no, we're not gonna blame Gen Z this time. But that's it with the article. They gave us the key factors and the key difference of the shoe. Besides that, there's nothing more to say. They stripped away a lot of cushioning, just to let you guys know. Now, if you plan on wearing this shoe all day, I don't know how comfy it's gonna be, because if you take a close look, there's actually no cushioning. Like, if you take a look at this Air Max, you're gonna see a whole bunch of beautiful cushion that wrap your ankle around so you don't hurt yourself when you're walking around and stunting on your haters. But then we got this right here, and it's like, it's a total difference. Like, I tried this one on and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The material is premium, so it does wrap around your ankle and it doesn't hurt, but I would have rather having the cushioning. I feel like just having that cushion liner makes it feels softer, but I will say I had no problems with this shoe. My one call out I'll say is like this thread right here. Besides that, like, let me see if it's gonna zoom up and show you guys. So like, there's a thread right here, and you got like that. That's the only default I have with my pair. Besides that, there is absolutely no glue stains. This is one of the best done shoe I've gotten all year. Matter of fact, in like 3 years, because even the Sakai's, these right here, I wore them once and they already had like red dye rubbing off on the outsole, which make no sense. I never wore it, so why was the dye leaking? So stuff like that happened, but this one was really premium and kept well. It was done very well. What do you guys rate this shoe? Do you give it a 1 out of 10? Do you give it a 10 out of 10? For me, I want to say I'm gonna give this shoe a solid 9. Solid 9, just because the history of this shoe, and I know for a fact it's not gonna come out again until I'm like 85 or 55. One of those, either 55 or 85 is when they're gonna re-retro this, or they might never bring this back out. But I'm glad I have it in my possession, in my collection. Like I said in my pros and cons video, I love being a sneakerhead just to collect history, and I got a part history in my hand right now. So yo guys, love, manners, and always respect. I'm out of here.